Okay.
Remember, I don't be a fan.
When you vote, remember you're voting for a party. You're not just voting for an individual. If an individual is part of a party, you're voting for that party. They support their party. I mean, that's the reason they're kind of party to it, because they're part of it, and they will support and kind of vote along the same lines. Also, keep in mind that you align yourself voluntarily to a party. So let's say somebody like Obama says he's not trying to redefine marriage or that sort of thing. He's aligned himself with the party that is trying to, that traditionally, not traditionally, that they typically do across the country. Notably California, who's for, who's against it. It's Democrats are for it. So homosexual marriage is one example. Abortion rights. We're talking partial birth abortion that everyone finds offensive. He's voted for it. So he goes along with this. Basically, he's along party lines. He votes along with it like 97% of the time. So you just keep that in mind. And the other thing is too. They ask the candidates, what would you support? Would you support, the homosexual marriage thing, for instance, or gun control? I think that was asked in the vice presidential debate. What do you guys think about gun control? And, of course, that's a landmine for Biden and Obama to step on. They're not going to say we're supporting it. But here's the point. With the Democratic Congress in control, they don't have to support it. They don't have to push any of this landmine legislation like pro-abortion, pro-homosexual marriage, anti-gun, which the labor is focusing on the anti-gun thing. They don't have to push this because the Democratic Congress will push it. The Democratic Congress will push these laws. So the question they should really ask is not would you support, what will you veto? Mr. Obama, if a law came across your desk from the Senate, from the House, that said we want to outlaw private gun ownership, some constitutional amendments, would you veto that? Would he? Mr. Obama, if a law came across saying that we are going to make taxpayers pay for abortions, by the way, we're totally cool with partial birth abortion, we would make that totally illegal. Mr. Obama, you say you don't support, these things. Would you veto that, though? Or, Mr. Obama, Congress has just passed a law, and they're putting it across your desk that says that we're going to redefine marriage as even including homosexual. You say you don't support that and you don't want to redefine that, but Mr. Obama, would you veto that? Would he? Would he really? Think about what they're going to veto. When a very liberal Congress, which does not really represent, it's so liberal that a lot of America isn't really very well represented there. It's just kind of a Democratic cycle of things. It was Republican, now it's Democrat. They're going to try to push a lot of stuff through. Do you want all this stuff to get passed like that by somebody who's really liberal? Or do you want another check and balance there with someone more conservative guy in there saying, no, I'm not going to support that? I'm becoming wordy, but here's what it comes down to. What would they veto? What kind of offensive stuff that you don't want to see supported in the United States of America would they or would they not veto? With the hot button issues, I'm talking, right now I'm just talking about the gun control, homosexual marriage, abortion. There's others, like bigger government. So what are they going to veto? That's what it comes down to. Not what are you going to support, what are you going to veto?